The Globerider and the SEG are two of Matador's most popular travel backpacks. These bags have a similar capacity and backpack straps, however there are some big differences in carry comfort and they have completely different packing styles. So in this video, I want to show you a side-by-side comparison between these two bags, compare the major features, so you can make a better decision on which one of these bags might be right for you. The SEG that I'm going to show you here, this is the smaller 28-liter version, but it also comes in a larger 45-liter size. Same with the Globerider. I have the smaller 35-liter, but it also does come in a larger 45-liter bag. As far as materials and quality goes, these are both made by the same company, so there are some slight differences, but we don't need to go into a detailed comparison on the quality hardware between these bags. They both use the same mid-weight 420 denier nylon fabric. The SEG over here does have some ripstop on the bottom. Both these bags are going to have that self-sealing zippers. However, the SEG is going to use a smaller number 8 YKK zips on all the external pockets, while the Globerider here uses a larger number 10 Zoom brand zippers. The two biggest decisions that you need to make deciding between these two bags is how much gear you're going to be carrying and your preferred packing style. If you're packing heavy, going 45 liters, both these bags have that 45-liter size, so there's really no decision here. However, if you're going to pack smaller, you need to choose between the larger 35-liter Globerider here and the smaller 28-liter SEG. For my travel style, when I go on longer trips, I tend to like the 32 to 35-liter size bags. So for example, if I was going to be going on like a 2 or 3 week trip to Europe, I would probably choose this slightly larger 35-liter Globerider. However, shorter trips, or if you can pack down below 30 liters for longer trips, the SEG is a really good quick trip option. Your stuff is easy to organize and it's very easy to get to with these external access packing cubes. This bag is almost 1 pound lighter than the Globerider, which makes it a great option for short weekend trips or if you're really good at packing light. So after you've decided kind of what size bag you want, the next consideration that you need to look into is the structure. The Globerider is really designed to be your main carry bag for extended world travel. It has the same shoulder strap setup as the SEG here, but it has some extra features that make it more comfortable for longer trips with heavier gear. The first thing back here is a frame sheet. It's this rigid panel that helps give the bag structure. You can feel it sitting here behind the laptop sleeve on the Globerider. You can also feel in here, there's a thin metal frame stay in the middle. It's kind of a thin aluminum bar that runs from the top down to the bottom, right in the middle of the pack. What this is going to do is give you just a really stiff, strong backpack here, rigid framing. It's going to keep the bag from flopping over, keep all your gear in place. It's going to help the bag sit flush against your back, and it's going to be really noticeable, much more comfortable when you're carrying this thing, especially when you have a lot of heavy gear. So you can kind of think of this as a trade-off between these two bags and two different packing styles. If you're carrying a lot of heavy gear, you want this bag to be really comfortable. Globerider, a lot of structure, it's going to work really great. The SEG, on the other hand, doesn't have that structure, but you don't always need that. It's a smaller bag, it's considerably lighter, about 1 pound lighter, so this is going to be a really good option for those kind of short and fast trips where you just don't need that extra structure because you're not carrying a ton of heavy gear. The next major difference between these two bags is the carry style, stowability, and the hip belts. Globerider is going to win here again. Stowability option. You can pull this panel back, tuck the backpack straps in behind the back padding. Also has an attached luggage pass-through sleeve if you want to use this with rolling luggage. The hip belt here is also going to greatly add carry comfort, help transfer the weight distribution onto your hips, take it off your shoulders. Hip belt, big, nice, wide, padded, big, thick buckles, very comfortable. This is removable, but I'm not going to take it off for you because it's honestly kind of a pain. It has 2 little clips here on the side, as well as like 4 different Velcro panels. It's really hard to get off by yourself. The Globerider, the main opening is from the side, kind of like a suitcase style, and it's going to have 2 major entry points. The main side zipper, this is going to be full access into the main compartment. This is going to be when you're at your hotel and you want to just open this thing fully and get complete full access to everything inside. But if you're on the road and you want to get something in the top of your bag or access into the laptop compartment, separate zipper here that's going to open up to the inside without having to completely open the main compartment. Same thing is going to work here for the laptop sleeve. See, there's a side access and this top access, both open up into the same sleeve. So when the bag is closed, if you want to open it up, slide your laptop in and out of here, or vice versa. If you want to open the top of the bag, slide your laptop out here. Both of them work. The SEG actually does have a similar clamshell style opening here. It's going to open in kind of a side suitcase, but this isn't going to be where you're going to store a majority of the gear. Really, this part is if you have something a little bit bigger, bulkier, like a large jacket, towel, something that's going to sit in here flat. It's going to be too big to fit in these front packing cubes. Just so you can see, I have all these cubes packed out from the outside. This is what it looks like on the inside. All this gear is going to come into the inside of the bag, not accessible from anywhere except for the outside. Again, these front cubes here are going to be where you store a majority of the gear, larger going down to smaller, 10 liter on the bottom, 8, 6, and 4. And again, these are all designed to be modular, so these separators here between the packing cubes are flexible, so if you overpack one cube, it's going to kind of eat into the next cube and vice versa. Gives you a lot of flexibility, allows you to pack different things in different cubes. Also, for example, if you wanted to use one of these kind of smaller ones for like dirty clothes, you could leave it empty. You could overstuff the ones on either side of it, and it's not going to leave a big gap in your bag. That fabric separator is going to kind of squeeze in. But as you take clothes out of one and you put it into the other one, the separator is going to expand. So the bag is always going to take up the same amount of space. So again, the trade-off with this lighter bag, a little bit more versatility, is going to be just this lack of structure. This bag does have this top pocket. The laptop sleeve, however, going to be behind the back padding. It does have quite a bit of padding back here. However, it's not very firm. So you're going to have to rely more on just the padding and not the structure to protect your laptop. That's all the side-by-side comparison I have to show you as far as the best use cases between the SEG and the Globerider. If you're looking for a workhorse pack, all-around highly versatile travel backpack that you want to take to travel the world, long trips, or if you're carrying heavier tech gear and laptop, I think the Globerider here is the easy choice. This has easy to pack suitcase style main compartment. The bag has more structure. It's a more comfortable carry with the removable hip belt down here and a much better protected laptop compartment. On the other hand, if you're not carrying a lot of heavy tech gear, you just want quick, easy access to your stuff, versatility in how you pack it, then I think the SEG 28 is a great, light, fast bag for quick trips or travelers who don't want to overthink a more complicated bag. That's all I have for this comparison between the 35-liter Matador Globerider and the 28-liter Matador SEG. Please let me know in the comments below if you have any questions. And again, thanks for watching.